Yo, 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 what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, the franchise player, Double B, back in the house with my boy, Adam, according to Woods. And Adam, this is a very special edition of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, my friend, because tonight we're going to talk about Sunday's Hell in a Cell show. Now, let's just call it what it is. Let's call it Hell in Hot Garbage. Because this is fucking hot garbage.
Yeah. Now, from a promotional consideration paid for by the following. Yeah, drive me insane. 501 original. Like, we might as well roll the fucking promo now, because, I mean, Jesus. You remember when fucking pay-per-views, like, if somebody would have told you, as a youngin' who loved professional wrestling, hey, you get all of the wrestling that you want, the current stuff, the old stuff, and, like, what is it? The Bret Hart, best there is, best there was, best there ever will be, right? You got all of the shit. Then, now, forever, right? For a low price of $9.99 and what have you. And we'd be like, yeah, huzzah, throwing babies in the air, as Jim Cornette says. And I don't even give a damn. But you know what? Today is the 10th anniversary of 2007. It's 15th year anniversary of the passing of Vince McMahon. It was on this day back in 2007 that he passed away, blew up in a damn. I mean, nobody got out of there unscathed, right? So that was supposed to prompt, Vince McMahon's brother to kind of, come into the WWE fold, right? It was supposed to banish the McMahons of Shane, Linda, Stephanie, and Vince, right? And we would never see them and what have you. Paul London would have never gotten fired. And the Benoit thing probably never would have happened. Like, it's a weird one, right? And then they're going to do a Hell in a Cell. Fuck. The Hell in a Cell is Vince thinking that any of us will still watch this shit, and the cell being whatever device that we still watch WWE programming on week to week.
Look, let's call it what it is, okay?
That's it.
The pay-per-view was so fucking horrible. I mean, we haven't even gone over the card yet, but I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the main event for the pay-per-view is Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio, a guy that I trained with, Rey Mysterio Jr., for the WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns is such an arrogant piece of shit that he's like, I'm not working on Father's Day, so we're doing the show on Friday. So tonight they're doing the show on SmackDown, which was taped yesterday. So, I mean...
Listen to what you just said. He's not working Father's Day on Sunday, so we're going to do the fucking match on Friday that was actually taped Thursday.
But here's the thing. The WWE thinks the fans are still fucking stupid. Like, and that's all according to Vince McMahon. He just seems dumb. So, just being honest, it's really fucking stupid. But with that being said, Adam, why don't we go over the card and let's talk about these matches, and let's throw some little prediction there, because honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure our fans are like, this is fucking stupid. I
don't want to throw my dick in the matches. That'd be weird, because somebody might body slam my dick, and that wouldn't be cool, because I need it for something. So,
there's an advert for Blue Chew right here somewhere, I can tell.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess, theoretically speaking, Cesaro versus Seth Rollins, that's happening, right? And this is coming off of CBS, right? It's weird, right? At a time where wrestling is at its worst in the WWE kind of standards of things, it gets front page fucking access and coverage from CBS. What the fuck, right? But this is told by CBS. A little bit of a rundown for those who don't know or don't watch, much myself included. But Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Cesaro received a brief break from his issues with Rollins to challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal title, but that didn't even last to the end of
One
Cesaro's
show.
WrestleMania Backlash bout with Reigns. Roman has brutally attacked Cesaro multiple times, including a stomp on the entrance ramp. Cesaro should win here, as a win helps him much more than Rollins, who is effectively bulletproof as a ready-made top guy whenever the WWE needs him. So that's CBS, right? I want Cesaro to win. I agree with them saying that he does need a win because Seth Rollins is a fucking demigod or the Monday Night Messiah, whatever the fuck. I think he's doing the best work of his career. After damn near 20 years with the fucking company, they still don't know what the fuck Cesaro is. And he's getting
That's
paid
true.
paid so much. We've seen him as a James Bond person, a simply European fucker. Nothing against Europeans or people who fuck. Those are both awesome, right? But with that all being said, he was a half kilt, half whatever with the bar with Sheamus. What? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. And
I don't
yes, of
understand that
course,
shit
like,
either.
yeah, Cesaro, Claudio Castagnoli winning, that would mean a lot. But also, would it mean anything? Does anything mean anything? Right?
Who fucking knows,
We're
man?
creating a title that is for you. You, right? You, the people that said the other title that we had was shit. So we're going to have a title just for you. The WWE Universe. That looks like a fucking shit replica of the other one. Good God. And here we are at a time where, like, you know, sagging ratings, bring in a McMahon. That shit doesn't even
Look,
work anymore.
look, man. Let's just call it what it is. The product is hot garbage. Okay, literally, it is hot fucking garbage. Every week, it's the same shit over and over again. Do you watch Monday Night Raw? Because no one else does. I had a guy tell me one time, "Yeah, man, I only watch Monday Night Raw when I need to fucking sleep." I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Because it's so boring, it puts me to fucking sleep." So
That's
there's your
cake
cure.
wars.
There's your cure for insomnia right there. Watch Monday Night Raw. First 20 minutes in, you're gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, none of it makes sense, you know.
It's
But
stupid.
again, they're making shit tons of money, right? So that's all that should matter, right? As long as they're making money, then whatever the fuck. So why even? You might as well run fucking commercials for commercials. Run commercials for WWE Shop, and the WWE Shop commercial should have a commercial for the WWE Network or Peacock Network, which you already have, and the
Whatever the
Peacock
fuck it's
Network
called.
for fucking 2 hours. It would be a lot better than whatever the fuck that we're getting presented. But I digress, right? Match. I mean, who do you think is gonna win? Rollins, Cesaro, Tyler Black versus Claudio Castagnoli, half of the kings of wrestling. Who you got?
Okay, so here's the thing. We
Whoa,
all
that thing?
know that thing. We all know that fucking Seth Rollins is gonna win this match, and it's really stupid for the simple fact that he doesn't need to, but he's going to. They're not gonna push a guy who's actually over with the fans. They're not gonna push a guy that the fans are fucking wanting to win. Why would they do that? They're not listening to the people. The people are fucking stupid. Remember, they the people that, ladies and gentlemen, the ones that are watching this podcast live on Facebook, on Twitch, and on YouTube, and the ones that are listening on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Amazon Music, all the great podcast places, Google, Apple, all those places. I want you to listen and I want you to understand what I'm saying. Vince McMahon thinks you guys are all stupid. And the sad part is, people are going to be okay with being stupid. When you got a guy that comes from another promotion and then Vince says, "Oh, that guy's name is Colonel Z." Well, 2 weeks ago he was
Michael
somebody fucking else. you know,
Michael McGillicuddy, damn it.
like I'm just it's stupid. So the match is going to be Tyler Breeze. I'm sorry, Tyler Breeze. Wow, look where the fuck I'm at. It's going to be I'm thinking Tyler Black. It's going to be Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. I'm going to say Cesaro because I'm a professional wrestler who appreciates the story that they got going on. But we all know it's going to be that asshat Seth Rollins. So I say Seth Rollins.
I like the work. I have never liked the work of one Colby Lopez, but this is the first time I have, so I'm gonna pick Cesaro.
Dude, he's the stiffest guy in the business. I mean, like, he put Becky Lynch on the shelf.
Oh yeah,
You like that? Huh?
it broke fucking Sting's back.
He broke Sting's back. He impregnated Becky Lynch
man.
and took her off the shelf.
The man. The man.
Yeah, he took a piece of the man.
Dude, I just imagine, like some kid in Omaha, like, "Hi, mama, where's Becky?" Well, the Monday Night Messiah impregnated the man. Now go to church, youngin. The fuck?
I totally just fucked that. All right, so look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're making fun of this whole thing, but we're going to get serious because that's what you people are here to listen to. You guys are listening here. Well, no, you guys are here. You guys are here for the jokes. We know. You guys are here for the laughs. I'm here for the laughs. It's Friday night. I ain't got shit to do.
The mood is right. TGIF.
That's right. TGIF.
Yes.
Speaking of TGIF.
Thank God I don't give a fuck. We got Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn for the millionth time. This is the WWE's version of their own version of John Cena versus Randy Orton, right? They're like, oh, these two, whatever. Like whether you call Sami Zayn, El Generico's favorite wrestler, right? Or Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen's favorite wrestler, what have you. But Kevin Steen's favorite wrestler is Owen, who's also his son's name, which is also my son's name.
Well,
maybe I'm Kevin Owens. Maybe I'm Kevin Owens. And maybe I'm helping El Generico save an orphanage in Mexico City right now as we speak. Which would be all intents better than watching the fucking pay-per-view. But I digress. As it states here, Kevin Owens versus Sami
to lose.
To lose? Okay. So here's the deal.
Sami needs to win. Like, his whole gimmick. Like, he's got to beat up by fucking, what's that, Jake Paul? He got to beat up fucking Jake Paul. He's got that whole fucking Castro look. He's all super paranoid. He's like all schizoed out like a crackhead. He's like, he needs to.
He's not a crackhead. He's an intelligent human being, right? To which I say,
can be intelligent. Look at our truth.
I was gonna say that gal on TikTok, that has no teeth, and then it's
girl on TikTok.
You've seen that, right?
Yes,
you've seen that, BG. Bad Bud, you've seen that, right?
I've seen
where
it.
she's all like, I'm gonna turn people out in the club, and she's got meth face and no teeth.
Yes.
She puts the damn dentures in, puts the makeup on, and you're like, I'm glad I'm married. Good God, because it's scary out there, man. It's scary out there. But I digress.
Where it's at, is it?
I'm just saying. So, as it states here in CBS, right? Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Owens and Zayn have been going at it on and off since Owens debuted in NXT. Facts. While they occasionally reform their lengthy friendship, i.e., Kurt Angle saying, "Hey, they think TNA is hiring." Remember that, right?
That was funny.
More often than not, they are on the opposite sides of the ring after Owens won their WrestleMania showdown, or as I like to call it, Mea Culpa Mania, right? It would seem only right that Zayn gets the win back to even up things yet again. That would be true for most people, but Zayn thrives as a heel when he views himself as being wronged. Their pick is Kevin Owens. I'm going to go Sami Zayn.
I'm going to go Sami Zayn too.
Because he's El Generico's favorite wrestler. I like El Generico.
Here's my deal about the whole situation with those guys. They've been battling since PWG. They've been battling all through Canada. They're best friends.
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor, like all that shit, man. New Japan, all that fucking shit, right? But here's the problem. When WWE does that 50-50 booking bullshit. Like, Adam, you'll pin me this week and I'll pin you next week. No, I mean, that's just not life. They want people to believe that wrestling is real, but then you do stupid 50-50 booking shit like that, and it totally shits on the business.
Hold on. With all due respect, the current incarnation of pro wrestling sports entertainment, it was exactly that, right? When you think about it, realistically, professional wrestling at the turn of the century looked more like a competitive jiu-jitsu match, right? Two guys exchanging holds for hours on end until somebody win.
You
But
mean tell me you can
that
go for
worked
hours on
for
end?
yeah, and that worked for a while. That's Blue Chew. But with that all being said, that worked for a while, and then the interest started to wane. People got tired of it. They started looking to things like boxing and other avenues of entertainment, right? So they were like, okay, we need to do something to draw the crowds back. Hey, how about I win today, you win next week, and then we do a blow off, and we've drawn 3 fucking houses. So this type of booking is literally the backbone of the current day incarnation of pro wrestling is, right? So we can't go back against it, right? The only thing, so I think it's kind of fun with Owens and Zayn, right? Because yes, as you said, they're best friends, right? So wouldn't you fucking take WWE merch checks and royalty
Well, yeah.
checks and all that, whatever, just to work your fucking friend for years on end?
Well, for one, yes. for
That's a
two,
day off.
yes. But here's the thing: like, I can work my best friends. I can work them motherfuckers constantly, like all day, every day. Like, dude, let's work the same match, fucking until the cows come home, whatever the fuck that means. But the point is, fans are gonna be like, oh man, this again. Oh my
I think
god,
we're
this
gonna get a
again.
good match. Even with a screwy finish, like a dusty finish, these two performers, I just think they just live to one up themselves, and then look at the match before.
I think they're
Presumably
living to make fun
the
of the whole
well,
product. Like,
okay,
we're
so
better than these guys.
you've got Ring of Honor guys in Cesaro and Black, right? Then you've
Mhm.
got Owens and Zayn, right? Let's go, Julian Smith. Damn right.
Should have got Julie
Um,
to the podcast.
yeah, dude, that should happen. Shout out to Julian Smith, the chemical engineer, better than fucking Adam Bomb. I'm just saying. Uh,
Boom.
but boom. But yeah, so I just think we're gonna get, whether it be a good match, a good segment, a fucking. We're not gonna get zombies, by God, But I think this will be fun. This will be memorable, and both of these matches is like it's the Ring of Honor fucking superstars doing good. Top guys working, and I think it'll be fun. I think we're gonna remember whatever the fuck happens. Either it's gonna be a phenomenal match or some fucking just tomfoolery is gonna happen. And but
Tomfoolery.
and who's better at tomfoolery than Owens and Zayn? I think they literally take chicken shit and make it chicken salad, right? So I think it's gonna be a fun deal. Could be a match or a moment of the night, in my estimation, because you have that caliber of performers.
I think that I mean, don't get me wrong, they'll have a fucking amazing match. Those guys, they live to one up each other. It's like a it's like a thing for them. Like I've had guys like JB Moonshine. I worked JB Moonshine so many fucking times. I consider it a night off. I love working with him because I know that what we're gonna do is gonna fucking blow the balls off everything. Now,
Yeah.
here's the match. Here's the match that I've been waiting for. And not that I've been waiting for it because I'm excited about it happening. I'm waiting for it because it's like pure fuckery at its best. Like pure fuckery. If you have fuckery in the dictionary, you're gonna see this shit.
Wow,
Alexa
fuckery's
Bliss.
in the dictionary. Wow,
Yeah, it should be because this fucking match
that's
is in.
that's
It's
snazzy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
What the
Okay.
fuck are you doing? Is that candy?
No,
Are you
it's
opening
not
candy on the
candy.
show?
No, it's not candy. This is what? A Shayna Baszler
Oh,
fucking Chalkline official deal,
Shout out
right?
to Chalk Line official. Shit.
Yes, the submission magician, arguably one of the greatest female mixed martial artists and pioneers ever in Shayna Baszler, right? Fucking
Hmm.
was doing this shit before it was cool, before it was Vogue, before Ronda. She was Ronda Rousey's hero, right? And become her friend, right? But as badass as fucking Shayna Baszler is, she's fucking getting fucking worked on by a fucking doll. A doll,
Lily.
folks. Jesus Christ. So here's the deal. The disaster of a
Lily.
storyline rolls forward with Baszler having been terrorized by Bliss's
Wait.
doll.
Stop.
Go ahead.
CBS has already started by saying this disaster of a story.
At CBS. Remember, they once hired Michael Cole as a war correspondent back in 92. So they know some fucking horrendous storylines. Shout out to Michael Coulthard.
Oh my God, man.
I'm not making this shit up.
Look, man.
Put it in the
look,
Google machine.
ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you. I just had a friend of mine. She just sent me a text and she says, "It's nice to see your face," even though I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about. So I'm going to explain to you what we're talking about. The WWE thinks that fans are stupid, and the simple fact that they have Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler in a match where Alexa Bliss is like a voodoo witch, whatever the hell it is.
Saba Simba.
Look. Julian said it best. Here's hoping the submission magician chokes on Hocus Pocus out of Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. No, 100%. I am rocking this right now
Alexa
in my
Bliss.
support of Shayna
Shayna
Baszler.
Look, Alexa
yes.
Bliss is a professional wrestler. She is good at what she does. Don't get me wrong. She is a fucking amazing. For someone that's 5 feet, like legit 5 feet of fury, she is good. Now her gimmick is that she's like a zombie girl, whatever the fuck it is. She's the female fiend, so to speak.
Wait,
And
are
she
you
has
saying
this she has this paper plate.
paper plate?
It's like it's like a fucking voodoo doll, but it looks like a paper plate to me.
No, that's the UFC title. The new UFC title looks like a
That's
paper
a piece
plate.
of shit. That's almost
Right.
as bad as
Which also looks like, what's your name? What's the fucking doll's name?
Lily.
Lily. Okay. The UFC title is fucking Lily. Or not actually
Lily.
fucking Lily, because that would be weird. The cotton and the gold, and it
this
gets
is
all
wrong.
weird.
is wrong.
But here's the thing. This is, here's a fact. Lexi Kaufman, who plays Alexa Bliss, is is engaged to Ryan Cabrera, right? Who is the former fiance of Ashley Simpson. Yes, Jessica
God,
Simpson's.
That's right. Jessica Simpson's bro.
Yeah,
Sister, right?
sister. Yes, absolutely. So I hate this, but I am going to cry 40 shades of sadness because Shayna Baszler is going to lose. It's
Shayna Baszler's gonna lose to a paper plate. That's what's gonna.
she's a paper plate that also might be the UFC title.
Oh my God.
But I hope Shayna Baszler catches a submission on the way down, which is also another Ryan Cabrera hit. So from 2003, I want to say 2004, somewhere in there.
So what it sounds like to me, and I'm just gonna put it out there right now, because it sounds like we're both agreeing that Shayna Baszler's gonna lose to Alexa Bliss.
I know, I don't like it. But the Shayna jacket looks cool though.
It does look good. It looks good. At least she's not wrestling Reginald anymore.
Wait, yeah, I know. I almost thought you said Digimon. You could have said Digimon, and I would have like, oh, she was wrestling Digimon. Digital champion,
so-
Matsu, boop, boop. Whatever.
In his defense, he's an athlete. I mean, he was one of those what do you call it? Cirque du Soleil athletes. So I mean, those guys do the most.
Wait,
So,
Lily isn't in the Circus Dole?
No, not Lily. We're talking about fucking sommelier dude. What's his name? Reginald. That's it, Reginald.
Wow, that's a big word. 10 points to that. Sommelier. Ooh.
I like wine. I like me some wine. Shit. Shout out to the Naked Winery in Seaside, Oregon. Shout out to Naked Winery. Anyway, what I'm going to do is this. We're going to do a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more shit talking. I mean, more of a review of the pay-per-view that's going to happen this Sunday live on the Peacock Network. WWE presents Hell in the Cell.
That Roman Reigns doesn't even want to be in.
Yeah, because it's Father's Day. He doesn't want to do it. He's too much of a dick. We'll be right back.
Drive me insane! I'll be cruel, so lame. I've been taking all the fun out. Drive me insane! I'll be cruel, so lame. I've been taking all the fun out. Drive me insane! I'll be cruel.
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
And we are back once again. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bring in Julian, who is not sitting in his chair, but he is in the house now. Julian, what is up, my man?
You know who I'm counting on for this Hell in a Cell match that's going on right now live on SmackDown.
Oh, no. Shayna Baszler can beat the shit out of Roman Reigns twice on Sunday.
Oh, my God. No, not twice on Sunday because he ain't working Sunday.
Hey, let me tell you something. When Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax were running as a tag team and she was just hitting those submissions, she was hitting some of just the best, most imaginative submissions on just everybody that they came across. She was taking them down. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Well, it's because she's a submission magician.
Damn
That's
right.
Her wrestling Alexa Bliss with Lily. Just like saying that name, Lily.
Enough hocus pocus, man. I mean, enough summoning lightning, enough of jumping out of Jack in the Boxes, appearing in mirrors. I mean, come on.
It worked for Taker.
Okay, well, Taker's a whole different character, bro. It's a whole different lifestyle of that.
But every time I see the hocus pocus in my head, I just see like Vince McMahon jumping up saying, "Get it?
That's some good shit."
That's some good shit.
Pal. Bruce! That's some good shit.
He's like, what's the dude? He's like, Kevin, go ahead and send your fucking cameras over to that picture right there. Give me 30
Get in here. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. Jesus.
I swear to God, man.
Vinceisms.
Man.
Yeah.
So, Alexa Bliss, Shayna Baszler, Adam, who you got?
I got. Fuck. I want Baszler to win. That's what my mind says, but Vince doesn't have my mind. for many reasons. But Alexa's gonna win. I hate that. I hate it.
Okay. So you say Alexa. Julian, what do you think?
Unfortunately, it's going to be Alexa.
Alexa. Okay. I'm going to say Alexa too. And the reason why is because we know that the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions are going to be Alexa Bliss and Lily. Because that's the way Vince doesn't give a shit about the women in professional wrestling. He does not.
Don't say that out loud because somewhere Vince is listening.
He's
going to go, that's good shit.
Vince, if you're listening, and I do know a lot of the writers in the WWE watch this podcast, don't steal my shit.
I mean, would that be better than Russo though?
I mean, you know what? That's almost as bad as being called bougie because you got a podcast room. You know, I'm just saying, man. I would rather have Vince Russo writing this shit. At least we have someone to blame it on.
Oh, so he can get fired and then rehired and then nobody tell him and then get fired again?
Nobody tell him.
Shout out to Dixie Carter, yo.
TNA,
Said no
baby.
one ever. Said no one ever.
TNA. I'll give Dixie Carter a fucking shout out. Fuck yeah. Shout out to Dixie Carter. No,
because she's
really.
caring and nurturing, like Eric Bischoff says.
That's what she said. Anyway, Raw Women's Championship match. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte the Queen Flair. Now, I am a big proponent for getting your one-upmanship. You know what I'm saying? And I remember WrestleMania, Charlotte Flair challenging NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley for the NXT Championship. Now, as a booker and a promoter of a wrestling company, I'm going to take an established vet and have that established vet do a good deed and put over a young up-and-coming superstar. But Charlotte had other plans. She was like, oh, hell no. I'm taking this championship, and I ain't going to do shit with it just because I'm Charlotte Flair. Fast forward 2 years. Charlotte is now challenging Rhea Ripley once again, but this time it's for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, sadly, we all know that Rhea Ripley only won the championship because someone got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Which really fucking sucks. So, in my opinion, I would like to see Rhea Ripley beat Charlotte Flair and retain the championship because I'm just saying it's like almost being called bougie. I want to make sure that it makes sense because it don't make sense. None of this shit makes sense.
So for Mania, it was Rhea Ripley versus
Asuka.
Natty. Oh, was it Asuka?
It was Asuka when she won the championship at WrestleMania.
Was it a triple threat match or was it?
No, it was supposed to be Asuka versus Charlotte. Okay. Then Charlotte had the incident where she was either pregnant or she had a nose job or a boob job, whatever Dave Meltzer fucking said. But basically what ended up really happening was that she ended up having COVID. Okay. So she wasn't cleared in time for WrestleMania. And then when she got cleared, it was like, we need to come up with another person to do this match. Well, they had another person that was in line to do the match, and then they got hurt. Then another person was in line to do the match against Asuka, and then they got hurt. So they were like, shit, let's just put Rhea Ripley in there. And they put the belt on Rhea Ripley. Then they brought Charlotte back. And of course, Charlotte is like, well, I want a championship match, blah, 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 because that's the way it works. Wow. That was, sorry, I just got distracted by something awesome. Sorry.
Yeah, didn't they learn from fucking Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, or whatever? Like, we'll keep them, whatever, at bay, whatever, and we'll use them down the road. And they fucking get injured, damn near retire, and whatever the fuck. Haven't you fucking learned, WWE?
No, they haven't. And they want fans to believe that people are dumb. Fans are dumb. They don't care. You know what I mean?
Hey, so let's take it back to Money in the Bank 2019, where Becky had successfully defended both of her belts. And then Charlotte came down and challenged for the Raw Women's Championship. She came in, she attacked Becky, She won the Raw Women's Championship, and then immediately Bayley, who had just won the Money in the Bank match, came down and took the belt off of Charlotte. So, Charlotte has this, for a while she had this whole gimmick where she hadn't lost an X number of pay-per-views, and she was like always win the title and whatnot. Months ago, Rhea Ripley did this interview where she was saying that she had looked up to Charlotte, but she was not trying to be like a Charlotte clone, and she was trying to find like her own little niche where she fit in, and so she came up with her own distinct look. But I mean, honestly and really, you've got like a punk rock goth Charlotte versus Charlotte, and we know that they love to just keep on throwing belts at Charlotte. So here is to hoping that Charlotte loses. I don't think the fact that her boyfriend went to AEW, like that's going to carry any heat or sting with her backstage. And she is a Flair. But man, WWE has a really bad habit of just throwing the title on her and just letting her win like nonsensically. And for this match, I'm calling Rhea Ripley simply because we just had Mania. This will be like, as far as those two go, this will be like maybe the best, this will be 2 out of maybe a best of 3. And hopefully she'll just continue to dominate or continue to retain. And that'll go on until, what's her name, the women's right comes back.
Oh, Lacey Evans, good guy.
Lacey Evans, that's the one.
Yeah, but of course, Becky should be back before Lacey Evans is too.
Yeah. So here's the funny thing. You guys watch Botchamania, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know that spot where they go, "Oh my God, here comes Mongo," right? So I think for the women, right? If you got any traction as a women's wrestler or a sports entertainer in any branch of fucking WWE universe, well, Charlotte is the Mongo. You think you got some shit going down, Asuka? Undefeated streak? Oh my God, here comes Charlotte. That's literally it. I'm surprised they haven't fucking, I don't want to fucking say it out loud, but Satsumura just fucking won the fucking NXT UK Women's Championship. To me, that's the only legitimate fucking title, in the WWE universe is the ones that happen over there in the UK, right? Who's to say she doesn't go over there and fucking mollywop Satsumura?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Woods is strictly a WWE UK fan.
Hell yes, I am. That's the best shit ever. Aside from the fucking weird, Me Too shit that happened with Kaylee Ray and Viper, but I digress.
Yeah, that's man. There's so much shit going on. Anyway, Adam, who do you choose? Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley or Charlotte Flair? I'm
he didn't even give a fuck. Like, let's get to the next match. I'm going with Punk Rock Charlotte.
Okay, so Rhea Ripley for you, Julian.
Rhea Ripley for the win.
All right, so how we all?
This is my time. This is my time. Whatever the fucker theme song says. Which might be the same as fucking Seth Rollins. It's all interchangeable. Gosh damn it.
Burn it down!
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And I'm a metal fan. That is shit. Good God.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know why I like doing these shows with Adam? I love doing these shows with Adam for 2 reasons. 1, because Adam is funny as fuck, and 2, because he gives no fucks when it comes to
I'm not angling for a job anywhere. Fucking AMC to the moon, some bitches.
Hey, real quick, for anybody who's watching SmackDown, who's Man Mountain Pebble playing the guitar for Shinsuke Nakamura?
Did they fucking bring back Mountain Rock?
Yes.
It's
with the WWF fucking
smaller version of him, and I don't know who this is. He's interesting. Yeah.
Or can we give an ethnicity to said gentleman or LGBTQ XYZ?
He's gender fluid.
He's not of color. I can say that much.
Okay.
He
I
is
think
lightly complected of the
He's got
darker
like the
white
Freddie
skin.
Mercury mustache, and he's got a ponytail up top, and he's wearing neon colors, but he's playing the same Man Mountain axe. And right now, Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin are about to fight for the crown.
Oh my fucking god. That crown shit is over, man. Someone please just bury that fucking crown.
Wait. I just saw him. That's the air guitar guy from NXT. Rick Bogardner.
Yes. Yeah,
Bruce
that's what I was trying to figure out.
Bruce Bugtrotter, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Is that who that is? Okay.
Yeah.
Backtrack to Leaper.
Yeah. Bruce Bugardner, Bugtrotter, which is also the person from Matilda that broke the fucking glass gimmick on fucking Mitch Trudgebowl. I don't even know.
Oh my
Good
god.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's that guy.
So, yeah.
Who's on the Old Spice commercial.
He's the Old Spice guy. That's right. Yeah, fuck that guy. So, SmackDown Women's Championship match: Bianca Belair versus Bayley in a Hell in a Cell. Now, this is one of the two Hell in a Cell matches. Originally, it was 3, but Roman Reigns decided, fuck it, I want to wrestle on Father's Day. After they pushed him and Rey Mysterio on pay-per-view for like a week, I don't want to do this. They literally had their storyline go over Twitter.
Which, I mean, does that peg like Mysterio because he wanted to wrestle and his son is actually wrestling in the WWE as like a deadbeat dad? The fact that he wants to get that fucking bag rather than fucking spend time with his kid who obviously can't wrestle yet at this juncture of his career. Like, you should be spending fucking Father's Day teaching your son how to wrestle, right? But
hey man, that kid's name is Dominic Guerrero. That's
hell yes! R.I.P. Eddie.
Bust out that frog splash.
Hell yeah! R.I.P. Eddie
Dominic
with the frosted
Guerrero.
tips, Dominic, man.
Oh my god! Any man with frosted tips.
Wait, so Roman's not wrestling on Father's Day because it's Father's Day?
No, Roman decided that tonight he is defending the championship in a Hell in a Cell on SmackDown. Yeah, talk about. So I'm going to say this right here on the podcast, and I say it every week. We have a friend in another chat group who's a WWE bullhard. Like, he fucking sucks the balls of fucking Vince McMahon all day long. Okay, like all fucking day long. So he has this thing about the WWE being better than AEW, better than any wrestling company in the world, NXT UK, all that shit. He's all about that.
But he doesn't watch NXT UK though. So
you got guys like Roman Reigns, who is like, well, I ain't defending the championship on fucking on Wednesday, on Sunday. I'm gonna do it on Friday. And this is counter booking AEW. That's all it is all about. It's all it's all about. It's like, hey, let's go ahead and counter book AEW. Oh, we don't do that, but we're gonna put a Hell in a fucking Cell match on in front of no fans, in front of some TV fucking monitors to boost your ratings.
Yes, because I think tonight Roman Reigns is going to kill Ray, and then he'll have to fight his son on Father's Day for honor.
He's gonna beat his son's ass on Father's Day. Gonna beat you like your daddy should have.
Yeah,
hey, you know, I'm the old. Look, man. So I was up in Sunnyvale today, and I drove home, and you know, I had like the latest episode of SmackDown, you know, in the car, and
Driving and watching videos, everyone. That's what.
And I said to myself, you know what? Ray's going off that cell. Ray's going to take a trip. I think now, you know, I don't think he's going to power bomb him, but yeah, Ray's going to take a trip. Ray ain't going to make it to Father's Day.
Didn't he like super bomb Dominic Mysterio over the top rope to the?
He threw Dominic back to row 6.
Bro, I've been wrestling for 29 years.
He power bombed him like out over the top rope, 3-6 rows back.
Look,
he just threw him the hell out of there.
As of last Wednesday, I've been wrestling for 29 years. And with that being said, I would not take a fucking bump like that for anyone. I'm not going to trust you to throw me 15 feet away from the ring to a fucking table. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I will say this. Now, the way the camera was positioned, when Dominic got thrown out of the ring, he could have landed anywhere. He could have landed on a mattress. He could have landed.
Carpet. He landed on some cardboard boxes, like Jericho did.
some
Only difference is Kevin Dunn fucking got the camera away. Shout out to Kevin Dunn. So 500 camera cuts.
Bucky Beaver.
Bucky. Okay, so let's go. Bianca Belair versus Bayley. I honestly love to pick Bayley, but we all know that Bianca Belair, being the fresh meat baby face she is right now. Ooh, I shouldn't say that. That'd probably get me fucked up. I shouldn't say fresh meat when he's the fresh face baby face right now. I ain't trying to be speaking out movement. Fuck that. The fresh face baby face. See, I didn't say white meat baby face like they always say.
Can't say white meat.
I didn't say white meat baby face like they always say. I said fresh meat. Fresh. You know the fuck I mean. Meat. Fresh face baby face. There it is.
The meat champion. What?
Look. It's not a Blue Chew advert, okay? The fresh face baby face. Being as she is, Bianca Belair will retain the championship against Bayley. But I gotta tell you, man, Bayley and Sasha carried fucking wrestling through the fucking pandemic, man.
Are you sure about that?
Those two girls, man, the fucking what they call themselves, the golden role models. I didn't like Sasha Banks for a long time, but I didn't like Bianca Belair either. And what made me like Bianca Belair is how bougie she is. When she fucking did this interview in NXT, when it was Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, and then Bianca had won something, and she was like the number one contender, and she got in the ring and she was hood as fuck. She was like, I don't like you. And she looked at Charlotte and she goes, and you don't even go here. I was like, I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm now a Bianca Belair fan. So
yeah.
What do you think,
I don't know.
Adam?
Well, just on the Roman Reigns fucking thing again, like again, Lashley is a dad. Lashley is a dad. Like Vince is technically a dad. All y'all motherfuckers. Wait, hold on. You guys give shit to Shinsuke Nakamura, who's also a dad, right? For like kind of phoning it in. But look at the shit he's been given, right? So with that being said, but Reigns gets a pass, but Nakamura doesn't. Fuck you, like WWE loyalist, is what I'm saying. Come on, folks. But I got Bianca. I think it's going to be an amazing match. And, I think because Sasha did such a great job of putting Bianca over, at Mania, Mea Culpa Mania, who could forget, never forget. I think that would be the gamesmanship between the two friends of Sasha and Bayley, right? Where like, you did that at Mania, I'm going to make her look even better. And that would be it rather than another title reign for Bayley and in a Hell in a Cell stage and a match, right? Obviously, we remember like the Sasha Bayley Hell in a Cell match was incredible. Even though there was no bloodshed, nobody took a crazy bump and everything like that. They worked their asses off. And I just think that Bayley, in her mind's eye, I'm going to put Bianca. There's so much clay to mold in Bianca that I'm going to do even better than what my friend did. And then when they get back to Gorilla, she's going to text Sasha, who's going to be on the Mandalorian set, and like, bitches.
I did that shit. Okay, so you say Bayley.
Yeah.
I mean, you say Bianca.
Bianca. Yeah.
Okay. So Julian, you say Bianca or Bayley?
Just to piggyback on what Adam said about Shinsuke Nakamura, Shinsuke is not phoning it in. The best way I can sum it up is you're asking a Jabberwocky to do the jitterbug. This guy came
my
from.
God.
I mean, I became a huge fan of his in New Japan, and he had to adapt to the WWE style. And so they're like, okay, take 80% of your shit and put it in storage, and just use like this 20% right here, and so to him that's freaking wrestling 101. He's doing rudimentary or remedial wrestling in the ring and slowing it down so the fans can enjoy it. And that's why they're like, he's phoning it in. It's like, well, if he doesn't phone it in, he's going to get yelled at for doing something more. All that to say, I'm with Bianca.
He's gonna be like, look at you. You over here showing up everybody and making them look like fucking bitches.
Exactly.
So.
And and as much as people shit on Baron Corbin, I really do think that the guy can do more. And he has been a top heel for a long time. And he reminds me of Randy Orton because I hated the fact that Randy Orton stayed in the spotlight for so long, so many times, so often. He was almost like a mini Triple H on Raw. And it was always like, he was just one of those guys where now we're at the point where if you want to get at the shot on the title, you got to go through Randy Orton. Just like in the past, you had to go through Kane. You had to go through Undertaker. Shit, for back in the day, you had to go through Jerry freaking Lawler, which made no sense to me.
Yeah.
But that was just always like some dude you had to fight in some bullshit. I spilled coffee on you or kicked you by accident, or I painted a portrait of you and I'm going to smash you over your head match. But there's certain guys that you just, that are just on the road to the title. And I have a feeling that Baron Corbin is just going to be one of those just reliable. You got to feud with this dude. And if you can make yourself look good feuding with him, then definitely you're going to be a star.
I mean, he did retire Kurt Angle. Yeah, ain't nobody talking about that shit. He retired a fucking Olympic gold medalist. Ladies and gentlemen, he beat an Olympic gold medalist. And this dude couldn't
even fucking grow hair. Damn it.
Can't beat baldness.
Had a fucking skull. Yeah. Where's the fucking Sly Sperling, the higher club for men, for that son of a bitch?
He's got the chia pet shit.
He fixed fucking Howard Finkel at Mania 10, but couldn't do shit for the skullet. That is dude, Baron Corbin's chest, and I'm a portly son of a bitch, whatever, but Baron Corbin's chest looks like old dude from fucking Ninja Turtles, right? With the brain. I'm just saying. Like, his stomach just looks like the brain from Ninja Turtles, but I digress.
Somehow, some way, this guy
what's his name?
maintains a level of heat that they just keep. Ooh, look at Bianca! My God. Anyway, they just keep this dude. He's just like a natural magnet. Win, lose, or draw. He's just natural heat magnet, and so they keep him in that spot so that you can boo him. Just he's a guy to boo.
Yeah, I will tell you, he got some hella funny tweets, though, and he fucking bashes the shit out of people.
I mean, let's put it like this. Off of all these rounds of cuts that have happened over the years, dude has kept the job.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I mean,
Now,
but look, also,
but
what's the fucking racist dude that just did it?
Oh, Riker, right?
Yeah, he's got a job, too. I mean, shit. Yeah, he's got a job too, ladies and gentlemen. He's a
like, I almost want to know. Wait, Riker is?
Yeah, he got cut after the large cuts. He was like one of the dudes who fell off afterwards.
I thought he just wrestled.
He did.
I thought he got like sacrificed by Elias, and then like.
No, he wrestled like on Monday. I want to say.
He's a face. Like, he's a good guy. Like, this is the fucking guy that did some horrible ass tweets, and it got so bad that WWE was like, this motherfucker right here.
So it's funny because the other two Forgotten Sons got cut, but
they got forgotten.
But they got broken up because of him.
Right.
Now the story is because both of because Murphy and God damn it, What the fuck are their names?
Blake.
Blake. Okay, so
No,
they
wait. There was
they're in
Blake and
NXT.
Murphy.
No, there was shit. I can't think of their names. They're forgotten. I forgot all about them. But
Yeah.
one guy stated on Sean Ross Sapp's podcast that they came back after being on the sideline for X amount of months. They came back as Baron Corbin's like personal bitches or whatever it was, And he said that the locker room was like very welcoming to him. Everyone was like happy they were back. They were such a great tag team and all this other good stuff. And no one expected Riker to have a job because of some of the tweets and the attitudes and how he stormed off in meetings and shit. And, he basically did what Drake did. What Drake Ports did, but he still has a fucking job. The two guys that didn't do anything got fired, but he has a job.
I want to know what Jackson Riker did that Big Cass did or didn't, or what they saw in Riker rather than, which is funny because Riker is the real name of LA Knight. Weird,
Sean
right?
Rikers.
Right, but what he did or what they saw in him that they didn't see in Big Cass.
So I will tell you that, like from reports that I've read in the past, Cass had some like either emotional or mental health issues. I can't say one or the other.
I think it was depression, and it got out of hand.
Yeah, and so I think WWE kind of, if it's drugs, they got to put you on rehab. But if it's something else, they can kind of, hey, go handle your shit.
But yeah, I do know that it was emotional issues. Like he had severe depression, and he was. Think about it, man. Let's think about it. All right, you got a super high girlfriend in Carmella. You guys buy a house together. You guys are in love. Like everything is great, and then you find out she's cheating on you with a sorry sack of shit, like Corey Graves.
Hey, that guy is funny.
So,
and he's a nice guy.
Well, yeah, sure.
Compared to the Usos, you don't know about Survivor Series 2018, did you? What went down at the fucking Sheridan downtown bar?
I know all about the Sheridan.
Okay,
I know all about it, bro. I know all about it. I was at I was at a fucking Wale Mania with those guys. I know how they party. I know.
No, we didn't party.
I know the shit that they do.
Yeah, we didn't party at all.
We'll leave it at that. We ain't trying to get demonetized this week. Yeah. Every weekend demonetized because of you, Adam.
I shut shit down. I kill territories.
Okay.
Carmella downgraded. Ouch.
You killed territory.
Her real last name is Van Dam. That's
yeah. Damn, she fucked up.
Mella is money.
Mella is bro. Mella is money.
Mella is money.
She always wearing some sexy ass J's.
Yeah, Mella is money.
Her shoe game is on point. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be a little jelly of her shoe game.
I can't tell my Carmellas from my Liv Morgans.
Well, one
interchangeable,
can't, but one can wrestle, one can't. One can walk, one sucks a lollipop. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, point is, Bianca Belair, Bayley. I'd say Bianca Belair.
Oh yeah, Bianca retains.
Yeah, Bianca. She's the EST of whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's an Esquire, isn't it?
No, she's the best. The best, the best of the rest.
The best,
test,
the fastest,
the fast, I don't know.
Biggest, the smartest, the
strongest, bestest.
Blackest.
I didn't even word, but
I'm the best around.
The bestest around.
Ain't nobody gonna take me down. I'm the best around.
So our main event is a match that's happened like 72,533 times in the last 6 months. But the WWE strictly said no automatic rematches. But fans, you guys are all stupid according to WWE because they're gonna give you the rematch every fucking show they can. So we got Bobby Lashley, who is now a pimp, I guess, because he's got like his Lashley sisters.
He's a player.
He's doing something. He's doing something. His nice little 3-piece suits, chilling on the stage with a fucking couch and 3 hot chicks with him. He still has that girl voice, so you can't talk. He's like, hey, Bobby Lashley. I'm gonna be scared of nothing like that. But Bobby Lashley takes on Drew McIntyre for the 3,566th time this year, and it's only June. So, who do you guys got? Bobby Lashley again, again, or are we gonna have Drew McIntyre win?
I have the title. I think the title is gonna win and walk on somebody's shoulder or waist or whatever. I pick the title to win, and the title will go home with whoever wins the match. So I pick the title.
So you're saying that the belt is gonna go over?
Yes, because the belt is undefeated in title matches.
I agree. That's almost like that.
Unless it's non-title matches, and it always drops out. So
what about that one champion that what's that guy's name?
No, the one championship is in Asia when WWE isn't in Asia, even though John Cena speaks Mandarin.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about John Cena. Even his own. Even he's not even his dad's own favorite wrestler. That's for the podcast.
That's Dolph Ziggler.
That was so funny.
That's
it was
right.
so funny. We asked John Cena Sr., who's your favorite wrestler? And then someone said, is it John Cena Jr.? He was like, hell no, he ain't my favorite wrestler. I was like, and we're going home, ladies and gentlemen. I think he said it was Dolph Ziggler. I think he did. I think he did, which was funny as shit.
Yeah, 10 points.
John Cena here.
John
Cena blows goats.
I can't hate John Cena because I can't see John Cena.
Man, you know what? Oh shit, Adam, you can't see me.
Oh, look at what BJ did. That almost sounded like the Johnny Carson theme song, but I digress. I know what you were trying to do there. But yeah, the title wins. The title's undefeated. The title will attach himself. The title is the best manager in the business, right? Because
hopefully
like
the new guy gets
that
guy vacant. That guy vacant has held so many titles.
That guy vacant. Yeah, that guy vacant.
Vacant has more championships than Ric Flair.
But does Vacant also hail from Parts Unknown?
Yes, he does. From Parts Unknown.
Oh,
Unknown
is it a he? Is it a she? Is it a LBGTQXY WMZ TMZ?
It's completely unknown. That's why he's from Parts Unknown.
There you go. But are those parts guarded by Screaming Norman Smiley's attire during his WCW Hardcore Championship reign?
I miss Norman Smiley.
That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know, damn it. Give me the truth. I can't handle the truth.
Must see TV.
I'm going to get fucking Norman Smiley on the show just so I can ask him to do his big wiggle.
Hey,
that shit's over, man. My next wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna fucking do the big wiggle.
You're gonna be Deuce Bigelow or Bam Bam Bigelow?
Wow.
Or Bigelow T?
Wow, Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. What the hell?
I would love you to be in your next match. Bigelow's Earl Grey tea.
Earl Grey tea.
Can you make that happen? Is what I'm saying.
That happened in Boston.
Oh shit!
Pull a tea bag.
The Boston. That also is some racist shit. Like, hey, let's fool the British. We're gonna dress up in red face and fucking commit like one of the worst ecological fucking massacres that ever happened. Dumb shit. How many species of fish were lost in the fucking Boston Tea Party? Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? That's what I'm saying. Like. That's some heel shit amongst heel shit, man.
That's heel shit. Hey, but quickly, shout out to OIWA for tonight's big show. And I'm talking about a huge event, Soromania 2. It is a going down right now in Dallas, Texas. And we got the SOAR Television Championship match, the Summit versus Medina. We got a battle of the big man. We got the MOD versus Irwin versus Omega. We got man, this right here is crazy. This right here is so crazy. The OIWA International Heavyweight Championship. Dante Smiley defends it against Austin effing Aries.
Whoa.
Wow.
For the Chaotic Kingdom Southern Heavyweight Championship, Laurentez X versus Congo Kong. Now, Laurentez X is the guy that I wrestled in the second round of the North American Title Tournament. He is fucking phenomenal. And I hit him with that RKO out of nowhere. I'm blackout. 1, 2, 3. Still pretty good. Alexander Hammerstone is there at SOARmania 2 challenging DJ Brown for the SOAR World Heavyweight Championship, man. It's going down.
Little H.
That's right, man. The Undeniable Rock Stars, which are defending the Chaotic Kingdom Tag Team Championship against Death and Destruction. Man, this is a fucking huge show. And literally, I was supposed to be at SOARmania. So, yeah.
I love the fact that the Major League Baseball is tagging or fighting with Atsushi Onita versus, what was that? Right? MLB versus Onita versus somebody else. That shit is over.
God damn it.
Roids for all. Roids for all.
Right, so going to our main event of the fucking huge WWE show. Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. What are your picks, ladies and gentlemen? Hey,
Ring of Honor.
BCW outdrew ROH in Portland. Just saying. Anyway, what do you say there, Julian? What do you say?
All day, every day, I'm with the almighty Bobby Lashley.
The almighty Bobby Lashley.
Hey, so here's the thing. So Bobby Lashley is, Drew can't win the title until there's a crowd around. So. Mm-hmm. So once again, Bobby Lashley goes over. They say, "Hey, Drew, you can't challenge again." So at some point, Bobby has to fight Brock Lesnar. However, in his match against Brock Lesnar, we have to get Kofi to come in at the last minute and cheap shot Brock for taking the title from him on SmackDown. At the advice of MVP, helping Brock Lesnar retain.
If Kofi does that, he's got to hit the dude for fucking 10 seconds. That's just 3 seconds longer than his championship match lasted.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
And then, then they can.
And he got to look at him and go, stupid, like he did Randy Orton.
They can slip in. What's his name?
Stupid.
That'd be great. It was actually double stupid. It was stupid. And,
that was so fucking funny. He did that.
Yeah.
Hit him with the boom drop. And he was like, stupid.
Yes.
Hey, let's remember when it was champion versus champion, Roman Reigns choked out Drew McIntyre.
True.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is also the big dog, the head of the table. He ain't the head of this table though. He ain't the head of the round table. Ain't no fucking head of the round table.
I want to hit Roman Reigns in the head with the table.
Wow, you might like that.
Shout out to JTG for advancing the NWA tournament too.
Wait, what?
Wait, what happened?
JTG, he advanced in the NWA the tournament for the gold.
Wow.
JTG, shout out to my boy Jay the God.
Yeah, man.
Still doing it. I mean, it took it. For as long as he survived all the cuts and the rounds of firing on Raw, and he stuck around in WWE and. Whether you saw him on TV or not, he's got staying power. So that's what she said. Just, let him keep on going, man. Let him keep on going.
That's exactly what she said.
Get in where he fit in.
Woo! What?
She said he's got staying power and he's not using Blue Chew.
That's yeah. I guess Lashley too, right? But I also think the title.
But here, let me do some fantasy booking right now. This is what I would like to see as a fan. Bobby Lashley retains the championship. Stands there excited because he's the champ. I'm the fucking champ. Dumb. dun, 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 dun. Brock comes out from behind and beats the holy piss out of him. But here's the thing. Brock comes out with fucking Paul Heyman. So now Paul Heyman is a Raw and a SmackDown manager of both champions. But at WrestleMania, because I don't think this is going to be The Rock versus fucking Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. At WrestleMania Hollywood, probably. But, I mean, no, not even WrestleMania. SummerSlam. Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. Brock wins the title. WrestleMania. Paul Heyman has to make a decision. Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar. Now, WWE is planning on pushing Roman Reigns to face coming up. So there's your turn. There's your face turn right there. Paul Heyman turns on him. And
Now,
there's your big WrestleMania match. That would draw so much fucking money. There's no more money left on the table with that match. Because now you got Brock, you got big dogs, you got fucking Roman Reigns, you got a unification match for both those fucking belts. There it is. Only one champion.
Would this be the second? This will be the second time, allegedly, or ideally, that Paul Heyman would turn on Brock Lesnar, because he turned on Brock to side with the Big Show many years ago, and that's the only one I can think of. Did he side with CM Punk?
CM Punk.
Brock? Okay,
he sided with CM Punk. Because Brock was the face at that time, which is really hard to believe because he doesn't play a good face. I mean, except that one time he had that boombox and he's.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
That was some funny shit.
So, I mean, Julian, are you good with that? Are you going to fantasy book where the title goes from here?
Yeah, but I'm keeping the caveat in there. I'm keeping Kofi going in for the cheap shot. Cost him Brock the title.
You really want Kofi over, don't you? You pushing Kofi big, bro.
He's got to get his heat back.
Okay, so look, before you talk about Kofi, let's go to a quick commercial break real quick. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Adam loved that 503 original commercial.
And we're back.
Yep, Adam loves that 503 original commercial. I gotta play it like 3 times a show for him.
Hell yes, dude. Shout out to 503 Originals. Get hoodies, caps, and other fine wares at 503originals.com. That tune is fucking, insane. I'm hell yes, dude. Play it all times, twice on Sunday because Roman Reigns isn't here Fuck yeah, no Roman Reigns. That's what I do. And I mean, you were talking about, booking Paul Heyman guys. You know what? I don't even want Brock. No. I'm going to go original Paul Heyman guy. I want
Curtis
fucking...
Axel.
Huh? No, I want Larry Sabisco. Larry fucking Sabisco to challenge Roman Reigns and beat the shit out of him like he did fucking Bruno Sammartino back in '77, and that's the way it is.
The Garden.
The living legend, Larry Sabisco. Hell yes.
Shout out to Deborah Pinky
Sabisco
Simmons.
over Roman Reigns every day, every territory, every era. I don't care. I'm just saying. Larry Sabisco at 70 is more talented than Roman Reigns with leukemia.
Tell us how you really feel about Roman Reigns, bro. Tell us.
I didn't want him to die. I didn't want him to die, but did I want him to wrestle again? No. Although he's doing the best work of his career, but
Absolutely.
he's the tribal chief. That's a former SWAT guy that's teaming with his cousins, which are the Usos, which are Samoan for cousins, but they're brothers, but they're named cousins, which is even weirder than the Grahams, right? He does drive-bys as a SWAT guy while his cousins that are brothers are in a penitentiary. Are you following this?
Penitentiary. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. Let's just call it what it really is. Vince McMahon is a racist. He is.
Is a what?
He's a racist. And let me tell you what.
You didn't say, John Cena, you're man.
I'm going to tell you, this is why I think Vince McMahon's a racist. Okay? He brings in a talent. He brings in Asian talent, right? And when he brings in an Asian wrestler, he automatically puts them in this whole Asian stereotype. Like, for instance, the whole Val Venus thing. I choppy
my pee-pee. Choppy my pee-pee.
Asian people do not say, I choppy your pee-pee. Like, I'm friends with Sonny Ono. Sonny Ono's a very well-spoken guy. He's on the podcast. Very well-spoken guy. I have a bunch of Asian friends.
Hey, he chopped out the fucking Andre the Giant shit, the Giant Machine mask.
I wrestled in Japan where guys spoke fucking English. They never were like,
But do you remember that as soon as Demolition joined Mr. Fuji, they now speak in broken English like Master Fuji.
Exactly. Fuji spoke fucking English. Oscar speaks
you
English.
You remember when Tajiri's a heel, he does the creepy walk. It's
stereotypical.
Yes.
Look.
It's the sneaky Japanese. It's the
they bring Shinsuke Nakamura over, right? And no, I'm sorry. They bring Hideo Itami. They bring in Kenta. They name him Hideo Itami, and they dress him up like fucking Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat or Scorpion from Mortal Kombat with that fucking yellow and black bullshit. Like, seriously, Paul Diamond was a white man, and they dressed him up in a ninja mask and named him Kato, so they can do a Green Hornet gimmick.
Hey, remember they also dressed up what's his name? AJ Styles tag team partner, almost as a ninja, and called him the Ninja.
Yes, that too. There was another one, and fucking.
They took a black man. They just took a black man and gave him the Intercontinental Championship and said, "Now, my friend." And they said, "Now that you're the Intercontinental Champion, now you're from West Africa, and now you're a African prince or some bullshit." Like, they took Tony Atlas and named him fucking Saba Simba. See what I'm saying? That's
Hogan still gets a paycheck. Hogan still gets a paycheck from Stanford.
Wait. They not only gave Apollo Crews a culturally colorful stole and a spear, they gave him an accent out of the blue. It's as bad as Kofi's Jamaican accent.
He was like, "My name is Apollo Crews, and I am a black wrestler. My name is Apollo Crews, and I am from Jamaica." Like, what the fuck? Really? Come on, man. That's him. That's some racist shit.
Hey, calm down, President Biden. Come on, man.
I mean, shit. Donald Trump is in their fucking Hall of Fame. What can I say?
So is Mr. T, which, I mean, it's not
pity that
kind either.
fool.
My mama. My
Oh
mama.
my god.
Hey, Shelton Benjamin and his mama. That ain't racist.
Somebody call my mama.
Which, they
is
did
racist.
look. Talk
all
about that, right? Talk about fucking Brodus Clay, who's a contributor to Fox, right? But even they were like, "Fuck you, you no talented hack," right? And then give that shit to Woods. I'm offended because my last name is Woods. What the fuck are we doing here? The exact same gimmick. The dancers.
You really want to go back in the cut?
Okay, hold up. First of all, Brodus Clay was tag teaming with Lord Hentai.
Tensai. Yeah, damn right he was.
And also that he became Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea. Look, that's a pimp gimmick because all black men supposed to be pimps. So, they all dance.
They started putting out tracksuits and gold chains.
Mm-hmm. And look. A-Train did the same thing.
Wait. Hold on. Just follow this here, right? So they made Chavo Guerrero curl and white, right?
Yes.
Right? And then that only stopped because
Eddie died.
Eddie died, right? Then
let's get really racist with it. Didn't Eddie Guerrero and Chavo come out with a fucking lowrider and they do the whole I lie, I cheat, I steal, and the whole gimmick was they were Mexican gardeners?
Yeah. No, that was the Mexicools. That was the Mexicools, damn it.
The Mexicools too. See, that's some fucking racist
They were gardeners with talent that rode on lawnmowers.
And Vince was like,
that's some good shit. They rode in on Juan Deere's.
Yeah, Juan Deere's. Not John Deere's, Juan Deere's.
And here's the thing too. Vince McMahon he thinks that shit's funny. He's like, man, that's some funny shit. Man, we should have these Mexican dudes on a fucking Juan Deere fucking tractor. We should have these guys stealing people. We should have Crime Time. These two black dudes are from the hood. Let's make them steal shit and sell it on a fucking homeboy shopping network. Yeah, some shit.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you're equal opportunity with it, is it racist?
I'm gonna say this. R-Truth. Now black dudes dance and rap and fucking do the whole shit all the time on TV. Look like a fucking moron, right? But Vince thinks it's funny, so Vince keeps giving him a paycheck.
Well, no, so, Vince really likes R-Truth
for money.
Yes,
Vince, he loves R-Truth. He thinks R-Truth is fucking funny.
Right, but that's the thing.
Black stereotype in pro wrestling.
Truth figured out what Brett, Bruno, Hogan, Cena couldn't. Like, he figured something out. That's what I'm saying.
He was like,
Vince likes him so
my
much,
dignity.
He made a title for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That 24/7 bullshit.
Well, here's the thing. Wait, isn't Vince originally from North Kakalaki?
Vince was originally a fucking redneck from the fucking Okies, man.
No, from North Carolina until he found out his dad was, Vince Sr., right? So there's that. Where's R-Truth from?
Yeah, but so's Ric Flair. Well, I mean, not really, but
he's from Minneapolis, but
right. So I think they vibed over some like North Kakalaki, like Bojangles fucking shit and whatever, and was like, that's it.
Wait a second. You're trying to tell me that you can actually visualize R-Truth and Vince McMahon sitting down over a box of fried chicken with a white piece of bread at the bottom of it, soaking up the grease. Just
drinking a 40.
Julian, today is the 15th, I want to say 15th anniversary of Vince passing away back in 2007. The limo blow up.
Yeah.
This is like the 14th, 15th anniversary of that day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So again, rewind that back. Your statement. And could I imagine it? Absolutely. Could I imagine him as the ECW champion with a do-rag? Absolutely.
My God, yes. He was a hardcore champion with the do-rag too.
The Vince walk is a pimp walk. That's cultural appropriation. The greatest heel in the business is a cultural appropriated ass.
We just recently found out that the Macho Man was supposed to be dressing like a pimp too.
I can see that. I can see
Oh
that.
my God. See what I'm saying? The WWE is so fucking racist, man.
Hey, wasn't that what Jordan Miles, ACH, was saying?
Yeah. With
Is
the
he
little
right
Sambo
now?
picture, with the little Sambo picture.
Come on. I mean,
Okay, here's the thing about that. And I'm gonna straight shoot with you guys. Fuck it. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, on the show, we have a thing called a shooting hour. And during the shooting hour, nothing is off limits. So right now, boom, shooting our time. Jordan Miles, ACH from Texas. Met Jordan Miles, a real decent dude, kind of militant, but about his shit. He's about his wrestling. He's about his, about being pretty good. He's fucking great. He's phenomenal. But not sucking the WWE's dick like Raven Travis Berry. I'm just gonna put it out there like this. If the WWE came to me and said, "Hey, you see this shirt? This is shirt we want to come out with your name and your logo on it. It looks like this. We want to put this shirt in production right now." And I say, "Fuck yeah, do it. I'm gonna get all this fucking money off this shirt because everybody's gonna like it." Right? And they go and they print these fucking shirts and they put them on WWEshop.com. Now I agree to this shirt. And then someone goes, "Damn, man, that shirt's kind of racist." How the fuck can I be upset and call you a racist when I approve the fucking shirt?
correct.
I was like, yeah, use the shirt. I want to make money off of it. Hey, man, that shirt looks racist. Fucking racist. I don't want this shit. I never said that. Dude, like, be about your shit. I'm one of those people that I'm about my shit. I'm a realist. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna play no fucking bullshit games. I'm gonna shoot straight with you. If I said, yeah, that shirt was okay, the shirt was okay. And if I take offense to it later on, guess what? That's my bad.
Yeah. So, I am not a shooter. Never have been, never will be, because I will never be a patriot. Good God. So, I survived not having a gun in Inglewood, also not having a gun in Bakersfield, California.
Oh,
so,
shit, you were lucky there.
I don't shoot worth a shit. So, that's it. I don't have any mental illness, or maybe I do. Maybe I do. But again, I'm not a shooter at all. That's what I'm saying.
Adam doesn't want to shoot on us because he knows.
I don't want to shoot shit.
Julian, what are your thoughts?
Hey, look, I was driving today and I was thinking about the Street Profits, and I was really thinking, is Montez Ford really that good of a wrestler, or that much better of a wrestler than Dawkins? Like, could he stand on his own? And then I saw him wrestling Chad Gable, and I was like, you know what? He's not a standalone wrestler, kind of like what like a Shawn Michaels, or like, or somebody else. I think in the tag team he sells really, really good.
Are you saying he's more genetic?
His opponents look good, and he sells better than Dawkins does.
Yeah.
And
Well, he's the small guy. He's supposed to sell better than Dawkins does.
yeah, but he hits a lot of the high spots. And I said to myself, well, his claim to fame in that tag team is that he's a spot monkey. And then I said, shit, that's racist.
Yeah.
It sure the fuck is. The term and everything.
So all that to say, he's a spot enthusiast, and the fact that that Tony Atlas not only did Saba Simba, but he also sat there with Abraham Washington and went,
Oh my fucking God, that's right. I forgot about that shit.
Ted DiBiase said it best. Everybody's got a price.
There it is. Everybody's got a price. And Vince McMahon is the $1 million man.
Yes, he is.
Well,
To Peacock. Yeah, man.
I want to see a peacock. Every time I think of that, I think of fucking Katy Perry.
What does she have a song about the peacock?
It's called a peacock. And she's like, I want to see a peacock. Yeah, peacock. We're going to get you monetized.
I feel offended.
I feel sexually, what's the word I'm looking for here? Never mind.
Moving on.
I feel
Waking
sexually
up in
assaulted.
Vegas.
Okay.
Waking up in Vegas.
Yes, there it is. That's right. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. We've previewed this piece of shit show.
No, that's the shit show. That's Paul White. He's in AEW. In it? No.
I don't even want to talk
Hey,
about Paul White.
is he going to wrestle?
They showed a picture in Forbes magazine of all the guys in the ring. It was for Tony Khan, and the back was Big Show in a fucking
In gear. It looked like a fucking old school, like one of
gear.
those
Brand new
cases from the Titanic, right? Those like big fucking. That's what he looked like. He looked like a fucking luggage case from the 1930s.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't
good. If this was Vince McMahon, they would have teamed him and Pac together as a tag team.
Him and Pac?
Yeah. Pac jumping off his shoulders and shit.
So then would he shrug that Pac off of his shoulders, Julian, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Vince booking? So Vince listens to hip hop.
Jokes are plenty.
Yeah, that's why we got the hip hop hippo. That's how we got the hip.
He loves Wale.
We got the hip hop hippo, right? I mean,
speaking of Cardi B, she's gonna be the fucking host of
That's right.
Cardi B gonna be the host of SummerSlam. It's just, man, the WWE is not wrestling anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It is sports entertainment. They even said it themselves.
But it's not even entertaining.
Movies.
It's not even entertaining. You better get your wrestling back because it ain't even entertaining anymore.
It's not entertaining.
It's world. It's just the world. It's just the universe. It's not. It's not wrestling. It's not entertainment. It's just. It's W. It's a W.
Entertaining, that's for sure.
Well, the only reason that Cardi B got the gig is because he tried to hire Meg Thee Stallion, but they went over her contract. And when he proposed her being in a match, she said that she wouldn't sacrifice her body. Yada 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 yada.
Oh, I see what you did there.
He did that shit too.
Clever, clever.
Oh, hey. Night on SmackDown, which is odd. They have Bobby Lashley and Bobby Lashley's girls. The one that Raven stalks on Instagram. The
yes,
muscle fitness. Yeah, and apparently she's going to be wrestling. She's going to the Performance Center, and she's going to be training at the Performance Center.
Wow. Hey,
hey, let me tell you something. That's
a big OT credit for that too.
Now, hopefully, she doesn't turn into another.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
what's her name? Who's the chick now? No, the redheaded chick who just came back.
Dana Brooke.
Oh, no. What's her name? Emma, not Emma. Same gimmick.
Uma Thurman.
Same Emelina gimmick. No, the one that's the one with Piper Niven.
Uma from Kim's Convenience. No. Eva Marie.
Eva Marie, yeah.
Eva Marie.
Make it clear on
we can't remember the chick's name.
She had no interest in really being a women's wrestler. She just wanted to use WWE to step into something else. I don't know what she was trying to do, but
her husband, Jonathan Coyle. Well, that's what she stepped into.
Let's talk about this real quick. So as of now, we have. This is fucking weird. This is so weird. I know Adam's going to be like, what the fuck? Adam's going to be pissed off right now. June 20th was supposed to be Hell in a Cell. That's going to be Sunday. Hell in a Cell, Tampa, Florida. June 20th is NXT UK Dublin Takeover on the Peacock Network. So who's we gonna watch? Hell in a Cell or NXT Takeover?
So is that going to be the NXT like pre-show to
No,
sell
that's the
Hell in a Cell?
NXT. That's NXT UK Takeover in Dublin, Ireland. Then you're gonna have July 18th, Money in the Bank. You're gonna have August 21st, SummerSlam. You're gonna have September. You're gonna have Backlash, and you also have Champions in September. October, you're gonna have Extreme Rules. Honestly, I would have put Hell in a Cell in October because it's kind of a scary thing, Halloween, you know. November, Survivor Series. December, TLC. Now, if I were running this fucking company, Money in the Bank would be in December. Because that right there will be a lead-in to fucking WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble winner can choose which championship he wants to wrestle, and so can the Money in the Bank. And you have those two fucking championship matches right there. You don't have to have two Money in the Bank matches and a WrestleMania match. Like some of these pay-per-views are a waste of fucking time.
You know what? I think they keep Money in the Bank after Mania so that the person with the Money in the Bank can actually potentially cash in through SummerSlam all the way to Mania. So for 6 months, you have somebody carrying the briefcase.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing with the WWE: they don't book for 6 months. They barely book for 6 days.
No. I mean, I get that, but you know how hard
forget that they had that Money in the Bank.
How hard is it to false finish with a Money in the Bank championship? I mean, how many times did they say, "Oh, he was supposed to challenge, but the ref never rang the bell, so he still got the briefcase"? You know.
So you're thinking as good booking.
It's booking that is easily repairable. I mean, it's a gimmick. I mean, that's all it is. It's a gimmick that you can it's the gimmick that keeps on giving.
So if I want to watch good booking in wrestling, I float over to NXT UK or New Japan. That is the most consistent. When I don't even watch the WWE clips anymore. I literally will watch like the pre-show or right before the match when they do the promo package, and okay, that's it. And that's as much investment of my time as I'm willing to give it. And that's it. I fall asleep during the pay-per-views. To be honest with you, Julian's been there. I've fallen asleep during Mania.
Yes, he has.
And Adam, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't like Adam sometimes. Adam makes me mad sometimes.
What did I do?
Because you'll be like, "Hey man, let's do a review of the show," and then we do a review of the show, and we both realize neither one of us gives a fucking show.
It's content. Content is key. Learn from Vince. Content is key. No matter how shitty the product is. Not to say that. Hey, this is way better than the last fucking 8 weeks of Raw, so damn it.
Got that right.
That's it. So that's all I'm saying. So this is a great idea from the Adam the Brain Woods right here. According to the Brain Woods, this is a great deal because I think this will outdraw anything. This is more consistent booking than the WWE has in the last 18 months, where they fiscally that's fiscally the most profitable time of their year.
Well, hey, just remember, they've been in a holding pattern. Their entire job was to survive the pandemic and to keep as many viewers as possible during the pandemic, just so that when it was over, they could get back on the road and start doing live shows again and have people show up. So when they go back on the road again with their 25-city tour, if they're selling out, they're like, "Hey, we're doing a good job."
Are they going to sell? Well, here you mentioned a great thing, right? Just to keep people, connected to the product and watch the live show. The pandemic is actually the best thing that has ever happened to the WWE. You remember, on Twitter, on Instagram, the fucking photos of lack of sellouts that the WWE was having, they would tarp off 70% of the fucking arenas that they ran, right? And we heard then, hey, they're going to pipe in noises. Hey, they might do video screens and shit like that. The pandemic pretty much exacerbated with shit that they were already doing because of their sagging attendance. So now they can just be propped up and go like, ha ha, we don't have any attendance at all. And we getting money hand over fist. And we got not Tony Khan, the other Khan. Micah Khan.
Nick Khan.
Billy Khan. Shaka Khan. Thornton Khan.
Nick Khan.
Nick Khan, which is different than Nick Massey, a.k.a. Nick Jackson, a.k.a.
You just put Nick Massey out there.
Yeah.
Don't go on his Instagram because of that.
Whatever the fuck he was in the... What were they? Generation
Matt
Me?
Jeremy
Whatever.
Buck.
That's right. Mullen Joe Buck.
Yeah.
Funny?
Joe Buck. Yeah, Joe Buck from
Bucks,
the NFL.
When I first met the Bucks, my brother was married to their cousin. And
wait, your brother was married to a Buck?
Yeah, he's married to a Massey.
Okay.
So yeah,
not the guy from the Disney show, right? That's Kyle Massey.
No. But the best of the Bucks, in my opinion, is Nick. Malachi was probably the best Buck though, in the lottery, and helped produce HRW shows up in the high desert. But anyway, I digress. When I first met the Bucks, and I got real to Nick, and Nick gave me his number, and that was like right before they went to TNA. So I saved it under Generation Me, Nick. And one day I texted him. One day I video chatted him during a training course. I was training the guys, and he was like, "You still have my name under Generation Me? That's so fucking funny." And the whole fucking group started laughing. I'm like, "Thank you for making me feel like a mark."
Wow. Hey, you know what? Marks are important because the mark that the current WWE product has left on me is one that is black, which I don't know if it's racist or not, because the WWE left me with a black mark.
Somewhere, someplace, Vince McMahon just said, "Thank you, my nigga."
Yeah, no, 100% he did. So I'm just saying. But R.I.P. Vince.
He was wearing a fucking brag, and he was like, "That's some good shit."
Hey, you know what? He Vince McMahon makes people believe that they're zombies, right? Because theoretically he died 15 years ago for our patronage, right? I mean, Owen was enough, apparently. He had to die for our...
Wow, you did. You went there.
On TV.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Speaking of
Again,
that, I mean...
never, ever in the Hall of Fame. Shout out to Martha, Oj, and Athena for losing the dearly departed, much loved Owen Hart. Fuck the WWE.
Man, for the fact, that they fucking played, and fuck the guys who continued that match, the show. Because when he died, that show should have been fucking over, man. Sorry, fans. Show's canceled. Someone died. That should have been it. Not the show must go on. Motherfucker, someone just died. Someone literally just fell to their death in the middle of the ring. I am not wrestling in that fucking ring.
Hell,
I know personally dudes that were like, man, I was wrestling and I was wrestling on one side of the ring and I could see the blood where Owen died on that side of the ring. I'm like, what the fuck? They told people don't bump on this side of the ring because the boards were broken.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. That fateful night, 15 some odd years ago, when Vince died on SmackDown, did the show end?
Fuck yeah, the show ended.
Okay, so shut the fuck up about the show must go on. Eat all the dicks, unless that's what you're into.
Really dead. Look. Before we go, I'm just going to say this. Vince can suck the back of my dick. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that has been your boy, Chemical Julian, and your boy here, Adam, according to Woods. Man, this is the franchise. Thank you very much for joining us here on another exciting edition of the Roundtable Wrestling Podcast. Friday night shit talking session with Adam Woods.
Larry Sabisco versus Brock. Book it, Russo!
Later.
The views expressed